Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is remaining sane during these times of isolation and social distancing. But as we are passing the time, we will find things to keep ourselves entertained. Hey, gang. Mark here once again with another video tutorial for Keep Feeling Fascination by the Human League. I hope everyone's remaining sane during these interesting times that we're going through, but just make the most of the time that you have available. Like I've stated in previous videos, learn new things, try something interesting, try something you've never done before. Okay, so now this lesson is actually going to be part 4.5 because I need to go and make a correction on a previous video that I did, this last one, part 4, which I was showing you guys the bass line, and then after listening to it several times, I realized that I was playing the bass line incorrectly. Or, I mean, not that it wouldn't fly if you were playing it live, but it's not exactly what's on the recording per se. So this is going to be just a correction video. So what we're just going to cover on this video is just nothing but the bass only. So it should be fairly short. Okay, so the intro is going to remain the same, pretty much. We're not changing anything on the intro. It's still going to have that bum, 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 bum. So that's pretty much the same. We're not changing that. It's still matching up the keyboards in the initial intro of the song, and then you're going to be playing that once again once you're getting into the pre-chorus of the song. The only thing we're changing is the actual chorus and verse part. Before we're doing that now, after listening to it several times, I'm realizing that I am missing something coming back. I even threw a D in there to kind of lower it and then bring it back up. But it should actually have, it's the same exact notes, it's just the G and the F, but it's like bump, yeah. Pretty much like that. But I'll go ahead and I'll play along here with the video that I found on YouTube, and we'll see just how close I really am. The bass, and that's pretty much all that the bass is doing, pretty much through the entire song. And then when we get to the pre-chorus, it plays something a little bit different. I'll go ahead and get to that here in a second. Okay, so now that we know that the bass is playing that cool little bum, ba-da bum, bum, ba-dum, bum through the verse, when we get to the pre-chorus, it goes back almost to the original bass line that we had in the intro, where it was doing that bum 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 bum. So the only thing that's different here is we're just doing this bass line 3 times over, and before we throw in that ABA, so it'll sound like bum 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 bum. Kind of like that. So let's go ahead and play along here and see what it sounds like here. So we're about 55 seconds into the song here. Throwing that. that's pretty much that part. And those are the only things that are really different. Then there's like a cool little bass line somewhere in the bridge, but we'll cover that in another time. All right, gang, that pretty much wraps up the bass line for the entire song. There's nothing super spectacular or crazy going on there. It's just a straightforward bass line with a couple changes when you get to the pre-chorus. And then, of course, in the bridge, there's like a cool little funky groove in there that lasts for maybe about 2 seconds. Unless you're really listening to it, you wouldn't even notice it at all. So there's no curveballs thrown in there. It's not like you're watching a thriller movie where there's a twist in the end and your mind is just blown like, I can't believe that just happened. It's, you know, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So that's going to cover the bass line for the most part, and if necessary, we'll come back and we'll cover it again. Hopefully this video encourages you to learn something new, and hopefully the tabs at the bottom help out, something that I'm kind of adding in there. Just trying to make this as fun and as entertaining as possible. You guys have a good time. Remember, continue to stay engaged in something. Don't become complacent. All right, we'll see you guys hopefully next video.
Remember, everybody, be engaged, stay encouraged. We'll see you next video.